Hey, so for those of you who don't know me, I am Brandon J. Johnson. I am a public health practitioner. I've worked in the field of mental health and suicide prevention for the last 7 years. And so I wanted to create this video to bring to light some of the things that we've been experiencing over the past week. So it's been a pretty tough week to be a Black person in America, as if it isn't in any given week. So many of us witnessed the disturbing footage of George Floyd, who was killed by police on camera. And yesterday we also witnessed Amy Cooper attempting to weaponize her privilege by hysterically calling the police on a Black man who was simply trying to get her to follow the rules. And so we're experiencing this also not far removed from the deaths of Maud Arbery and Breonna Taylor. And so as these videos surface, many of us watch the videos, we share the videos, we watched and read their reactions, flood our social media timelines. While we all have a responsibility to be informed with what's happening to our people, watching a video of someone so callously taking the life of one of our own for literally no reason at all can be quite traumatizing and have a negative impact on our mental health. Many of us have experienced racism and discrimination that has perhaps given us some form of anxiety, caused us to experience depressive symptoms, made us angry, or potentially even harmed our self-worth. So watching these videos may add to those feelings and leave us feeling even worse. So how do we get through these incidents that seem to happen all too often? What do we do when the weight of existing seems like too much? So I want to provide you with some helpful tips today to do just that. One, be mindful of your mental health when deciding to watch these videos. Reading a news article about the incident will allow you to be informed and to grieve without having the imagery, which is often triggering. If you begin to see posts on social media and you don't feel like you're in a place to engage with it, don't. There's nothing that says that you have to engage with these conversations when they are triggering and traumatizing to you. So unplug from social media if you need to. Two, allow yourself to feel how you feel. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be frustrated. There's no right way to grieve. There have been countless studies on the way race-based trauma impacts our health. It's real and it's okay to experience it. Check in with yourself to see how you feel. There are some other healthy ways to manage and process these emotions as well. So it can look like a number of different things. It really depends on your preference and what works for you. So I would encourage you to try some different ways to cope with these things and see what really works for you. So it could look like talking to a trusted friend or family member about how you feel, whether it be text, picking up the phone call. Many of us are social distancing, so using these digital platforms to find a way to connect with folk. Going outside and sitting with nature. So being a part of nature, experiencing the stillness of nature can be therapeutic. Also exercising, especially for us as males, especially for Black males, when we also need to find ways and healthy ways to cope with these feelings. It's oftentimes difficult for us to find the right outlet, and so exercising oftentimes may be one. Reading a good book or watching a relaxing show. Getting active also, being involved with some form of advocacy can also help. And so you may find yourself wanting to get involved in figuring out how can I be a part of the solution to this. So finding ways to support a local or national group working to combat issues around racism and discrimination can also be therapeutic for us as well. If you're a person of faith, prayer and meditation can also be great sources of relief. And also attending a healing circle. So a healing circle is a way for us to process trauma as a group, as a community, as a collective, and to heal from it. So I would definitely Google to see if there are some healing circles in your neighborhood. Also, very important, get connected to a therapist or a counselor. There are so many licensed African-American therapists ready to hear from you. One of the upsides to COVID-19 is that so many of them are doing telemental health. So this allows you to complete your sessions via video chat. So it could be FaceTime, it could be Zoom. It just really depends on the therapist. Many people reach out to me and ask, how do I find a therapist? So I want to give you some resources to do just that. One, there's the Boris Lawrence Henderson Foundation, which was founded by Taraji P. Henson, and they are currently sponsoring free COVID-19 virtual therapy. So it's absolutely free. This is a great opportunity to get a feel of what is therapy like. You may have some questions on what happens in a therapeutic session. So this is a great way to find that out. Their website is borislhensonfoundation.org. If you go to that website, you'll be able to follow the links and get to their free virtual therapy center. So next, there is the Black Mental Health Alliance, which is able to connect you to a culturally competent therapist. And if you're looking for their website is blackmentalhealth.org. If you follow their links, you'll be able to get to their section that helps you find a therapist. Also, Psychology Today has a large database of therapists around the country. You can filter by race, by type of mental health issue, whether you're feeling like anxious or depressed. And they also allow you to search by the age that they provide services to. So this will help you if you're a parent and looking for services for a youth. Also, another fantastic resource that I want to mention is the Safe Place app. So this was designed by a Black woman with the mental health of Black people in mind. So the app is wonderful, again, totally free. The app has information on meditation techniques, mental health resources, self-care tips, data, etc. So I definitely encourage you all to check that out. Lastly, if you find yourself in a place where you need immediate care, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Their number is 1-800-273-TALK. They're available 24/7, 365, and you do not need to be actively suicidal to call. So I want to stress that. If you prefer to text versus call, which many of us do, reach out to the crisis text line by texting HOME to 741-741. So again, text HOME to 741-741, and a crisis counselor will connect with you and chat with you via text. So in closing, continue to take care of yourselves. We need you. The world needs you. We need your energy, your gifts, your thoughts, your ideas, and most importantly, we need you. So stay strong, and remember that staying strong also means reaching out.